Well, greetings and good day. This is Christopher Fries here of Fries Forge. Today we're going to be making a 5-cleft head nail out of this railroad spike. Let's do that. First thing we're going to do here is isolate out a little bit of our material for the spike. Over the corner of the anvil, half on, half off. We're going to forge a two-sided taper. Good beginning. Go back for our second heat. How big your spike is going to be will depend on how much material you take off. As you can see, we've taken a fair bit. We're going to end up with a large spike on this one, which will work out just fine because this is really kind of a larger nail, especially with this railroad spike being the parent stock. We can do half on, half off blows. Forge our spike very quickly that way. Be careful not to go too far. Not to let everything get all out of whack here, but quite cold to still be hitting it. We're not really forging now, we're just kind of bending, straightening. And we'll use our nail header. And we can see that's about how far we've come. Let's see how much further we have left to go. Very good. So remember where we were from before. I'm going to use the round die just on the face of the anvil here. This is very unaggressive. It means I won't lightly forge too far. Flattening out. See where we are here. Much closer than before, still a little bit to go. But that's good. We'll have it in this next heat. Now let's center this puppy. Two blows, roll over, two blows, roll over. That will give us centered, with nice shoulders, very consistent. Keep it on the same spot, don't let the shaft of the nail kink. As it will do, if pressure is uneven, if you're putting pressure with your tongs through the piece, you'll develop a kink. support the piece with the tongs, but don't push with the tongs. Take a look. Now we're very close and we've got it centered. I could almost say that's close enough to try and give it a whack through, but it won't, it'll bend. We'll need one more heat yet to get this just right so the nail header will fit. There we are, that will be enough. In fact, we could probably take that little bit of heat that's still in there, just smooth that down a little bit. That's the reason why that didn't fit. And there we are, voila. So now that we know that we have the shaft all done, we can go back to here and we select how much material we want. Say right about there. While we're cold, that way we can come back when we're hot and cut it properly. You can always grind off more, but you can't add if you take too little. There we are. I've created that nice line all the way around. It all matches up on all sides. The order of operations there. Once you have your first line, you know where you're going to strike. You strike there. I turn to the right. You can say turn to the outside. Strike there. Turn back to. Strike there. And I turn all the way around and I reline it back up right under the middle. And for the third and final strike, I take very careful note to make sure that I'm exact. And then you end up with this. Now we'll heat that, cut it off, and begin to forge the 5 cleft head. Cleft simply means strike. You'll see. Best you possibly can. Make your next nail easier, and it'll ensure that this one starts out on the right foot. I guess it won't be nail heading yet. Let's see. That's good. We're right on where we want to be. Let's heat this sucker up, forge the head of this nail. That nice and down there. Once we know we've got it set square, begin to forge the head. We're going to start off with a square. There we are. Now we've got the middle cleft. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there we are. Just mess that other one here up a little bit, so we'll just address it. There we are. Doesn't look too bad. Not perfect.